Hello, viewers. It's Cynthia Michael from Screw Reviews, being my 722 podcast. This is my 722 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to break your heart during our podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this won't contain any real adult language. So basically, if you're under 18, this won't contain any adult language. If you're under 18, if you're over 18, if you're under and over 18, this podcast won't contain any adult language because of the topic. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the topic. So basically, let's get into the topic. Let's get into the topic of this podcast. Recently, recently this week, we just heard from Toei that the Super Sentai Series is going to end with Go User. But however, it's going to get a rebrand as well. So basically, a lot of people are freaking out that freaking out about the Super Sentai series about the Super Sentai franchise ending and getting rebranded into a new franchise, and also there's a lot of other rumors of so basically. There's also a lot of other rumors about the future of the Super Sentai getting rebranded into a new series as well, into a new franchise as well. So basically, for the last 50 years, Super Sentai has been going on for the last 50 years. Over time, the show, it's produced by Asia TV. Ash Asia has been featured on the same network as well. But how TV shows, the longer a TV show goes on, the more difficult it is to especially it's a popular one. The more especially it comes to. Depends on how the more expected to do and whatnot. So basically, Sentai over the years, had its highs and lows over the years, especially when it comes to ratings, toy sales, merchandise, etc. Merchandise sales and such and such. So basically. The Super Sentai franchise is ending with Go User, but it's getting a rebrand after. Now, this is what I read. So basically, this is what I read so far. And basically, yes, Super Sentai is ending, but it's getting a rebrand. So basically, the next series after, the next series, that's gonna start the new Super Sentai rebrand is already in production. And also that Toei is shopping around for a new network to broadcast the new Super Sentai. Rebrand as well. So basically, Sentai is gone. So basically, the rebrand is supposed to start something new and basically set a tone. Basically, so basically set a new tone for Sentai. And basically set a new tone for Sentai as well. Basically, budget-wise. So basically, sometimes Sentai, sometimes like the fancy Sentai are, sometimes that different Sentai, depending on the theme of that Sentai, sometimes they do spend a lot on Sentai, depending on what type of theme they're doing. Now, so basically, this rebound will set a set budget for Sentai, and also a set and also kind of do a rebrand of the toy line as well. So basically, far as MP go, Sentai it's going to end with Go User. I know that I do like Go User, but I feel like, it's not, it's technically, it's not the anniversary season to end on, but, it's technically not an anniversary season, but, but I do like Go User, but I just don't feel like I just feel like, this is not the right Sentai to end things on. But, but we just have to wait and see how things turn out. So anyway, Sentai at the Go Users, the Super Sentai franchise is going to end. It's going to get rebranded. The next Super Sentai series is so basically get a new name and whatnot. And the next series will be is in production as we speak right now. And plus the rebrand of the Super Sentai series is looking for a new TV station to broadcast on, cause their own one is just like just like it doesn't make sense for them to keep on doing it because it just it's like they're losing money off of it. But we just have to wait and see what's true and what's false and whatnot. But we do know that the Super Sentai series is going to get rebranded, and the current Super Sentai series will end with Go User and whatnot. So basically, we just have to wait and see. Now, as for my future, as for future reviews for my Super Sentai review, we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see what's going to come out, etc., etc. So anyway, what do you guys think about Super Sentai in there and getting rebranded into a new franchise? What do you guys think about this? Please let me know. Please let me know what comments on this progress. Anyway, turn off on screen reviews. 1.